Atlanta Falcons. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0, and the finish line for a perfect regular season, that's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, it was something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe, but that's much easier said than done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Lucas. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat?
Damn, y'all ain't blocking nobody, man.
He kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Play action. Lucas sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Get ready. Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Hensley. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. This defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lucas going for it all. And, that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been.
Can just run the ball on them, really. People who sit in base of line defense.
The 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Off the play fake. Lucas.
That's terrible.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's annoying.
He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook.
Oh, shit.
So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know,
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner.
Samuel, what you doing, dog?
Yeah, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
How trash is this game, man? It's 3 on 2. It's 3 on 2. It's 3 of y'all against 2 blockers. Look at this dumb shit, man. What are y'all doing? It's Delpit. Delpit a bomb. Damn, Delpit is trash, man.
And see what the running back can do. Plenty of space to roam, and he turns it into a big play.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Michael Carter, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, excuse me.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
To throw on 2nd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Miles Jack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter.
What?
Because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
How many she got?
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up.
Oh, wow.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Returnable here for Davis. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Bears take over.
I got a headache.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Come on, man. Y'all gonna keep letting this dude get bullshit, man. Come on now.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing.
Come on now. Look at this bullshit, bro.
We can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now Wilson.
Damn, this shit lagging.
Rolling to his right.
Damn.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Wilson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So just enough juice to get the three, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that that head coach knows his kicker and realized the wind was at his back. That was probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's
left tackle,
again,
bro.
I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for play.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off near the 44, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified. Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And his kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
My TV stopped working.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Oh my God, man.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and he'll take it across midfield.
Fucking touchdown, dog.
The 48-yard line. He's had a fantastic
How I'm getting hit, bro, and I'm max protecting.
Wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean,
Come
the year
on.
he's having,
Come on, Andrews, dog.
Teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen,
That's a touchdown.
sensational.
Oh, excuse me.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
Boy, take this nigga all day to find the damn play. I mean, just pick one, bro. All you gonna do is throw the ball to the running back on the table route, bro. You can pick any play and do that, dog. Damn.
That'll be caught by St. Brown. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
What up?
Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Following the fumble recovery, Lucas. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
That went by fast.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead was to 6.
That arc. That kicking arc.
Now after the touchdown,
on the downswing.
To kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To throw on second and 10. Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Carter.
Come on with the funny stuff.
7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third.
Why y'all move my dude, man? That is so annoying to me. Now look at...
Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense?
This game is just so trash. Like, why they making my defense move? Like, that shit is so stupid to me.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield. So with 4 seconds to go in the half,
man, this nigga ain't about to make no 63-yarder with just 7 miles per hour.
Record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
That nigga punted the ball 5 yards down the field.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
That probably was about 15.
Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Returnable here for Davis. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And that is taken in by Hurst. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history.
Damn, I can't switch my man.
So great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Why are you FaceTiming me?
Only able to gain a couple there. And just like that, it's third down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective,
why are you FaceTiming me?
Very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty
What's up?
right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange.
Hey, baby.
You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it with
Hey.
range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead.
Huh?
Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive.
What you whining about?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And their deficit
All right.
a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going.
Hey,
No
baby.
mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals.
What
Their
happened?
game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Off-play action. Lucas. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
To throw on 3rd down, Lucas. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lucas. Dancing to his left. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard
Hey, baby.
line.
It's a big play there for Atlanta.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season
Hey,
has
my
gone
baby.
on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Dang, you didn't pick him up?
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It looks like a loss of right around 11.
Damn, I thought you picked him up, bro.
To set him back on 2nd. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, my baby.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
You didn't block him, bro. Dang, man.
19-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Off the play fake. Lucas. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
Ah, that's going out of bounds.
Touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
No, it didn't. Height. Now, as the game going on, the dude's turning blue. Yeah, they just so bad. They can't do nothing right.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. A throw to the flat for Carter.
No, it ain't let me clean that nigga up, man.
Following a good pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll run with Carter. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
What you doing, baby?
After this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Y'all gone?
A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember. Traffic.
Bye-bye.
People around you. 2 hands. Get 2 hands on.
Can y'all hear me?
Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Bye-bye, baby.
Following the fumble recovery, Lucas finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I gotta get Hemsley more involved, man.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm out of plays. Oh, that's all right. Go back to this.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Bears on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson.
You in front of it.
It's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the.
Oh, am I tripping?
Conversion. This possession means so much.
You in front of it.
Focus on this drive.
Oh,
find a way to make this
oh my God, this game. Boy, you do what you're supposed to do, and they just, boy, I tell you the truth, dog.
Wilson. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
45. Mike, 45. Bring it.
Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Bears on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Got Hurst as tight end.
DLP, bro, you got to respond to that, though, dog.
A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field.
He floated that jump.
And then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the
DLP
ball
really kind of trash, man. I swear.
All the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
I'll never say that nigga name in a positive way. Nigga always giving up something.
On the first down play.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Man, put that weak ass run up, bro.
On the 8th play of the drive. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Play action. Now Wilson. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. 4th quarter.
Out of reach.
2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Switch. Tighten up. Check it. Go. Hey, 0. Be ready. That's it.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
My goodness, man. Hold a block.
Well upfield across the 45.
Shit.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Every fucking time I drop back this game, I'm getting hit, dog. Snap.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Back to throw. Lucas going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on
big
to
shot,
kick
Chris
it
Paul.
away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
Good play, boy.
To go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Get it to me. Get it to me.
And that should do it. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where...
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Falcons Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You got everything in their shotgun play on the game in that playbook, bro. And you running some bullshit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This that you choosing to run is trash, dog.
From the gun, Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the
now,
end
why
zone.
is the Reed defender?
They don't score now,
Why is the Reed defender way over there? Like,
they'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
makes no sense, man.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it?
See if I can
He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get
See
there
if I
for
can
a
get my boy
third
another
time.
tutty, man.
No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
That gunslinger, MF ain't it, man?
Hensley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be
That boy gunslinging that thing
now a much tougher third down
behind the line of scrimmage. Like, why you need gunslinger to throw screens and all that bull crap, bro? You don't need gunslinger for that.
Run this one out.
On 3rd down, Hensley. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think
I tried to get you another one.
Thought many teams would run the football, but on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to
Offensive
run it.
line too
Instead,
trash,
spilled for a
bro.
loss.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They might throw screens and check routes to the running back all game. You don't need gunslinger for that, bro.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
Hey, man, I wanted that last pick, man.
You're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for Atlanta, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
Time of possession. I feel like I was on defense a lot. 17 minutes to 10. Okay, I figured I was. I throw 2 picks. Yep. Oh well.